Maryland's new firearm law went into effect on October 1st. I'm Morgan Leigh with Markham Law Firm, here to talk to you about the important aspects of the new law. Please like and subscribe to Markham Law Firm's YouTube channel for access to more informational videos like this one. Let's start with a little background information about the new law. The new laws are an overhaul to Maryland's prior firearm regulation scheme and are in large part a response to the Supreme Court decision in Bruin last year, which struck down a New York law requiring proper cause to obtain a carry permit. Maryland's good and substantial reason requirement for obtaining a firearm permit was so similar to the New York law that it too was determined to be unconstitutional. After the law was struck down, the floodgates opened for people to obtain Maryland carry permits that were not previously eligible, and in response, the legislature enacted laws to regulate where and how firearms may be carried and stored. So, what are the most important changes to the law? First and foremost, handguns must now be carried concealed from view, under or within an article of the person's clothing. Prior to the change in the law, there was no requirement that handguns had to be carried concealed. The momentary and inadvertent exposure of the imprint or outline of a handgun does not violate this law. A person may also not carry a firearm in an area for children or vulnerable individuals, which is defined as a preschool or kindergarten facility or the grounds of that facility, a private primary or secondary school or the grounds of that school, or a healthcare facility. A person may also not wear, carry, or transport a firearm in a government or public infrastructure area, which is defined as a building or any part of a building owned or leased by a unit of state or local government, a building of a public or private institution of higher education, a location being used as a polling place, an electric plant or electric storage facility, a gas plant, or a nuclear power plant facility. A person may not wear, carry, or transport a firearm in a special purpose area, which is defined as a location licensed to sell or dispense alcohol or cannabis on site for consumption. This provision is currently involved in litigation, and as of now, Maryland may not enforce this provision until further order of the court. A special purpose area also includes a stadium, a museum, a location being used for an organized sporting or athletic facility, a live theater performance, a musical concert or performance for which members of the audience are required to pay or possess a ticket to be admitted, an amusement park, a fair or carnival, a racetrack, or a video lottery facility. A person may also not wear or carry a firearm within 1,000 feet of a public demonstration. This provision of the law also may not be enforced until further order of the court due to current litigation. A person may not carry a firearm into another person's home without their express permission to do so. Violation of these portions of the new laws carry a penalty of up to 1 year in jail and or a fine of up to $1,000. There are also new restrictions on how firearms must be stored. A person may not leave a firearm in a place where they knew or should have known that an unsupervised child under 16 has access to the firearm. A first violation of this provision of the law carries a maximum fine of up to $1,000. A second or subsequent violation renders a person ineligible to possess a firearm, just as if they had been convicted of a felony. You can expect that there will be additional changes and updates on the law as these challenges make their way through the courts. As with any evolving area of the law, time will tell how the courts are going to interpret and enforce these statutes. Don't miss these updates by liking and subscribing to Markham Law Firm's YouTube channel. Again, I'm Morgan Leigh with Markham Law Firm. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.